This show has been made possible with the continued support of the Game Revenue Affiliate Program.
Well, howdy. Fancy meeting you people here. We've got some stupidity to discuss and some agendas to expose, all focused on the UK Gambling Commission. So try to act surprised as we go through their latest and greatest decisions, starting with their approval of a new method to calculate the rate of problem gambling in the United Kingdom. A method which was flawed from the very beginning. A method which incorrectly found 3 to 7 times higher rates of gambling addiction due to oversampling. A method which even has the firm that conducted the study warning us that the higher numbers of addiction being reported cannot be explained by a genuine spike in gambling activity. And yet, the Gambling Commission approved this method, knowing the data was incorrect, knowing the results were skewed, and yet here we are. The UKGC not only approved this method, they even called it a success. And they have plans to use a similar method moving forward. This, my friends, this right here tells us all we need to know about the Gambling Commission. I mean, the Commission admits that the higher rate of problem gambling being reported could be completely unrelated to actual gambling harm, but they still approve the results. The Commission actually admits that the figures should not be used as an estimate of actual gambling addiction, but they still approve the method for future use. When will the Commission hold themselves to the same high standards that they demand from their licensees? When? Because I'm telling you, this here is either stupidity in its grandest form, or the Commission is just tired of trying to disguise their self-preserving agenda. A few weeks ago, before I left town for my little vacation, I told you about an interview I was going to release when I got home. Well, I'm home, and that video has been published, where I speak with Erica Anderson, Vice President of Marketing for Income Access, about the new Ontario online gambling market. Income Access is based in Canada, as most of you know, and is uniquely positioned to be able to assist webmasters who may find the regulated market there challenging. You can find that video on the APCW's YouTube channel and in the forums at GPWA. Lastly, stories that every webmaster should be aware of, as authorities in Australia have blocked more websites, including affiliates websites, for violations of their Gambling Act from 2001, which is just, a catch-all to block whoever they want to block. This brings the total number of websites blocked in Australia to 481, not counting those operators who voluntarily got out. Then in the Netherlands, regulators have warned 50 plus affiliates who they feel are in violation of the country's laws on gambling advertising. That warning included the very real threat that further violations could result in fines. But for the life of me, try as I may, I could not find specific information on specific violations, so we're kind of left to guess on just how these affiliate sites ran afoul of the law, how Dutch authorities determined that they were targeting the Netherlands, and how the Dutch concluded that they had the authority to issue warnings and fines, assuming, of course, that at least some of these offending websites were not based in the Netherlands. So, regulators will apparently ignore us and leave us to the wolves unless, of course, they can fine us and separate us from our money. Fun stuff. Hey, remember when we used to want regulators to take notice of affiliates? Good times, my friends. Good times. God willing, see you next week. Pull up your pants, Todd. Couldn't have worse problems. They could be too tight.